Good afternoon from Mama Ree's Kitchen at Home. Glad to have you with us this afternoon. It's a cool, nice day in Alabama. We've been enjoying the outside. We've been to visit some people in the hospital, and we're back home now. We're going to make a video right quick. What we're going to do is getting the beef all of the year, sweet potatoes, yams, whatever you want to call them. There's a difference in them, but I'm not going to go into that. So I've done peeled me some, you'll see right here. And then I'm just going to show you, this is my last one that I'm peeling. Just peel them, okay? I like to get all the little specks out of them. Now I've got me a 1 stick of butter getting hot in my skillet. And I take them, and this is the way my mother did them. You can cut them any way you like. This is the way my mother cut them. And you know, we do things like our mother did. So I don't think there's any wrong way to cut them. This is just the way she cut them, so it's the way I cut them. Okay? Now I just put them in my water. I'd already peeled these others. I got about 5 medium potatoes peeled. I'm going to pour this water off right quick.
Now, why? It's just in the water while you're peeling, just to keep them from turning, right,
Yeah.
Mama?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so, all right.
Yeah. They still gonna have a little water in them, but that's gonna be okay. Now my butter, I've got it. I'm going to set it on about 350. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and pour my potatoes in there. Get my stick of butter. I wish I had more potatoes, but I don't. This is all I had. So to that, I'm going to, I did get my salt. I'm going to sprinkle just a little salt on them. Not much. Okay. I'm going to turn them, let them get the butter all in there and the salt stirred up. Now, this is the way my mother cooked them. There's all different ways to cook them. All different stuff you can put in them. But what I did, I took the butter and then I'm going to put sugar over them. I think I'm going to put, now I'm thinking, let me just, that's 1 cup. Okay?
And that was how many potatoes?
About 5.
Okay, 5.
Medium size. I think I'm going to put about 1.5 cups of sugar.
No wonder they're so good.
Well, they are, and I may, we'll just have to see it. I'm just going to stir the sugar around. Let it kind of get mixed up in them before they start getting soft. Alright, to that, I had some people commenting on my dipper. I'm not going to measure, just very little bit of water. Maybe a couple of teaspoons or tablespoons, all I'm going to put in there. Just stir them around, get your stuff stirred up in there real good. Get them covered with your sugar and your salt. Now, as we cook them, there's going to be more water that cooks out of them. That's all I put in mine. A lot of people put cinnamon, nutmeg, little flavoring, all that. I don't. My mother didn't, so I don't.
But if you want to put it in there, you go right ahead.
If you want to put it, and I love cinnamon, nutmeg, and things, but sweet potatoes, we just never did do it. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to let them come up. They're not quite up to 350 yet. So I'm going to let them come on up to 350. I'm going to put my lid on them. I'm going to go ahead and put my lid on them. Alright? When they get up to 350, I'm going to shake them just a little bit. Then I'm going to turn them down. The reason I turn them down, and I turn them down real low, is to make them soft, to get them softened up. And then whenever they get softened up, we'll come back and we'll look at the finished product. Okay? See you in a little bit. Hey y'all, I want you to look at these right quick. Now, like I told you, I put them on high. And you see how the water, well, I can't see with my glasses on now, but you see how the water and sugar and all has come together?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're going to turn it down low now. I'm going to put it on maybe
And that's probably been, what, 3 minutes?
4 or 5 minutes at the very most. And I'm gonna turn it down and just let them smother in there real slow. And what that'll do, they'll take these yams that's real hard right now, and it's going to make them real soft. Then we'll look at what we're going to do next. We'll turn them back up, get that water and juice out of them, and make us some candied yams.
And you talking about good?
We'll be back in just a few minutes. Hey, we're back. Look, I want you to look at our potatoes. I cooked them maybe 6 minutes with the lid on them. You see right here how tender they are. The little knife just sticks right through them. Now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut it up just a little bit. But do you see how it's thickening right in here? See how that's thickening?
Turns to almost like a gel syrup, don't it?
And I don't like to stir them. Sometimes I do. I'm just going to run it in there and turn it over. But you see there how they do it? They're changing color. And it really doesn't matter if you tear them up. But I've got it cut up a little bit now. Just turn them over. See how it's thickening up in there? That's what we call candied potatoes. Gotta have a
Candied yams.
Candied yams. Okay? That's our candied yams. And I guarantee you, if you want to add your other seasoning, if you want to add vanilla, whatever you want to add, you can do it.
But they're perfect, just like
But
that.
they're perfect, just like that. See how pretty they are? See the thickening? See the candy to them? And I'm going to cut them off. And I know you're going to want me to eat one.
But that's too hot.
And you know what? I really want to eat one. But they're so hot right now. And you know, if you ever get a hot sweet potato on your tongue, if you've never done it, don't try it.
It'll burn the taste buds
It'll
off.
take the hide off of your tongue. But I want you to look how pretty they are. Lane, can you really get a good picture? We don't have the best light in the world.
They look
But they are
good.
so good. See that thickening? I want you to see the thickening, how it's supposed to look down under there. See
And the
that?
more it cools, the thicker it's going to get.
Yes. And they are so very good. Okay? So that's our video today with Halloween. Thanksgiving, Christmas coming up. I always have to have candied yams at Thanksgiving. Always. And I hope you'll try them. I hope you'll enjoy them. And remember one thing. I have to make a lot more than this whenever I have my family. So just remember, you can make them any way, any amount you want. Put whatever you want on them. Whatever how your mother made them. And just if you're going to add more potatoes, add more sugar. Add a little bit more salt. Do all that. But that's our candied yams. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate you so much. We've got so many new followers. And I just thank y'all so much for following. For the ladies and the men that come by the restaurant and say, I watch your videos. I made this, I made that. That just thrills my heart. That's what it's all about. Thank you. Remember, God died for you. Go to church tomorrow and worship Him for what He did for you. Bye-bye.